15 bionic chip inside of it with 6 gigabytes of RAM, where the iPhone 13 has that Apple A15 bionic chip inside of it with 4 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go and see which one's the faster one between both. So there we go. 13 is here, 14 is here. Let's get into it. Phone calls 3, 2, 1. Okay, about the same thing. Music 3, 2, 1. Two different panels. We'll just kind of let this one go away. Mail 3, 2, 1. I think the 14 was slightly faster. Photos 3, 2, 1. Okay, about the same thing too. App stores 3, 2, 1. So the 14 was just slightly faster there. Scrolling through. Let's go and see if there's a noticeable difference between these two, which I don't really think there's going to be. But that one kind of covers up that one. We can get into news 3, 2, 1. Why is this phone so wobbly? Okay, I think the 14 again is the faster one there, hopping out of these two. Let's get into some other applications. Let's get into something like Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. Now, again, this game isn't really that complicated or that big, but sometimes we can kind of see what's going on. You can see the iPhone 14 was actually significantly faster here. Could be a version control issue between both these phones, but that is still something that's very, very interesting between both of them. Hopping out of these two, let's get into the actual game. I don't know why we have so many pop-ups here. Getting into the game itself, you can kind of see what's going on, and once again, I don't really think it's going to be that massive of a difference. Hopping out of these two, let's get into another application. We can try something like Facebook 3, 2, 1. I should be logged in on both. So I was logged in on here, but not in this one. Hopping out of this one, let's go into Stack 3, 2, 1. And this one did get into the ad first on the iPhone 14, so we'll kind of give that one a little bit more leeway there. Actually, the 14 kind of glitched up there in the beginning with, but they kind of equaled out a little bit, so kind of the same thing. Hopping out of these two, let's get into X 3, 2, 1. About 14 actually was faster there. Let's get into Thank You 3, 2, 1. And the 14 again was a faster one. So we're seeing a reoccurring trend here for the most part, where the iPhone 14 is actually giving us better performance overall than the iPhone 13. I wasn't really expecting it at that high of a level. I was expecting it to be slightly faster. So you can see the iPhone 13 just completely glitched up here. I don't even know what's going on there. That's the first time I've seen that happen. It could be for a lot of different reasons. I will try this test again maybe mid-year of this year, maybe towards the end of this year. When the iPhone 16s come out, I'm going to be testing these ones against those ones. So maybe I'll revisit these in a way. But it is very interesting to me how good of a job the iPhone 14 was able to do today and how much faster it was over the iPhone 13. Usually I don't see these significant differences, but that in and of itself was a very surprising thing. So we'll check back in a little bit of time. But overall, with the speed comparison, that kind of covers it up there. Now from the camera side.